David Adeleke, aka Davido, has not rested. He never drink water, keep cup. Ever since he said Nigeria is in shambles, the contraption is in cacas. He never drink water, drop cup. Davido's show cancelled. According to Davido, them said they go cancel my show because of the interview. Because Davido said Nigeria is now skeleton, he will not perform in Lagos. TVC news station, owned by Tinubu, the worst TV station in Nigeria as of today after NTA, gathered some frustrated women to defend Tinubu government and to give 1,000,001 reasons why Nigeria is not in shambles but in paradise. In other words, these women want Davido to say Nigeria is white instead of black. Who say a mama soup no sweet? Even if your mama soup no get taste, tell the world say your mama soup is sweet. We know we have insecurity in Nigeria. Tell the world Nigeria have security. We don't have electricity in Nigeria. Tell the world there is 24/7 electricity in Nigeria. Because, according to the women, the word or the comment said by Davido will stop investors from entering Nigeria. And you say these women are not frustrated. These are people's mother. You want to package a lie. You want to hide the truth and tell the world opposite of what Nigeria is. Watch them.
Okay, so Davido did something very responsible, and I stick to it. Davido is one of the privileged Nigerians who are dual citizens. He talks about his Atlanta background a lot. Did he do a service to the Nigerian who doesn't have that privilege? No, because that Nigerian needs an investor who would set up and create an enabling labor market that will give him life, that will empower him, that will employ him. What Davido has simply done is that when Asiwaju is taking a plane to country to look for the foreign investors that will come here, he's told them, don't come. Has he done a service to the average Nigerian inside Ede that does not know the royal family of Ede? Has he done a service to the Nigerians in Omwaron, who is in the bush trying to get wood? Has he done anybody a privilege in the rice farms in Bida? No, he hasn't. He has spoken whose truth? Of the elite. The people who spend the dollars, 1 minute, not the people who buy beans per pinto. We know that the country is hard. We know that these reforms were forced on us because if we had continued to feed the elites, we would be worse off. Yeah. They had to take out subsidy, stop the payment. Allocation has increased to state governors, but we are not asking the governors. No. We have removed the supplement that we give to dollars so that we can buy it cheaply. We are now forced to buy it how we see it. And this is the real value. We are suffering under that weight. And what you can say is it's bad here. As if it's not bad. Did you hear the campaigns? During the elections, just the completed election, did you hear the campaigns? That's of what the reality of America is. And Oprah would say it at elections, but she won't sit on a show or sit at a table and tell everybody, and tell a foreign interviewer what Davido did. And that's where it's wrong. Because you sat there, but now your reference point for whether they should go ahead and invest in the country. See, the point is, no matter how true your truth is, all your truth, if it's not going to be of service to your people, it's in the corridors where he could make that noise privately. But no, he chose to tell that person on it that America care, come where care. Whereas what we need is foreign investors. That's what our government has said we needed. Except Davido can show me 2-3 companies where he's producing beans, rice, the local food for the local man, so that he can be talking. Yes, we will know what you're talking, but you're still talking amongst yourselves. We sit there and we allow our places of influence be where we advocate that is bad, it can never be good, it's worse. We condemn our own. So Davido is a person of influence and should be more guarded in his utterances, especially about the country that has given him that fame. Imagine that Davido started his music at career in the US, he will be competing with the Americans. But now, because he started from here, when it became the time for Africa to be on the scene, they are collaborating with him. You don't throw where you are from in the pits. This is your source, and I'm just very disappointed.
Ajia Abi Madam, we can see how passionate you are. We can see you so much love the contraption that you're willing to cover the crime of the failed states you admire. Let us take your points one after the other. First, you said Davido's comments, Nigeria is in shambles, will make investors not to enter Nigeria. 2, You said if Tinubu enter his aeroplane to go beg investors to invest into Nigeria, because of Davido's comment, Nigeria is now a skeleton. Nigeria is ordinary bone. Investors might be scared to enter Nigeria because Davido is directly or indirectly warning them not to enter Nigeria because it is not safe. You ended by saying that you are disappointed in Davido. Let us start with Davido stopping investors from coming into Nigeria. Ajia, this thing where you cover for your head, I don't know whether you be Ajia or you be Alaji. Before the comments, before Davido made that comment, Nigeria is now kakas. How many investors have entered Nigeria? That's prior before the comments. How many investors have entered Nigeria? How many people believe in Tinubu government? How many people believe in Tinubu government to the extent that they are willing to stake their billions of dollars in Nigeria? Una, they overrate Tinubu. You guys are overrating Tinubu. Now listen. Whether Davido say Nigeria is in shambles or not, the truth of the matter is people are not willing to invest in Nigeria. You know why? Even the ones that have already invested, they have closed their investments, they have closed their companies, and they are leaving Nigeria. So tell me how your potential investors, like the people that are willing to invest, how they will come when Nigeria doesn't have an enabling environment to accommodate them. Your second point. When Tinubu enter aeroplane and maybe go abroad to beg people to come and invest in Nigeria, because of that utterance, that Davido comment, the investors might be scared because Davido is indirectly warning them, no enter, Nigeria is not safe. So any journey Tinubu is making now is just a waste of resources, a waste of his time, because that is video, that Davido video, it don't go viral. Everybody don't see him. And even if people are willing to invest in Nigeria, they will bring the video, come and see you before you put your money, come see. This is a big artist, the biggest artist in Africa. He said, Nigeria is not good, don't enter. Now, so for your mind, Ajia, as Tinubu enter aeroplane to go abroad, he is going to source for investors, for people to come and invest in Nigeria. That's what you feel? All this while, like we asked, Tinubu have gone. What has he achieved? Even the people that Bayo Onanuga claimed, the next company, he claimed invested over $20 billion in Nigeria. They came out to debunk it, that their company never invested in Nigeria. All propaganda. A government that is run by propaganda, a government that is governed by propaganda is heading to moribund. Liquidation is inevitable. It's heading to dustbin of history. Davido is not the originator of Nigeria is in shambles. Even those investors already know that your country is in kakas. They know. Number one, Nigeria is full of kidnappers. Nigeria is full of terrorists. Nigeria is full of corruption. Nigeria doesn't have an enabling environment. Nigeria does not have security. The people living inside Nigeria, they are not even comfortable. If they have opportunity, Nigeria will be empty. You know this. Everybody is surprised that you, a woman, a mother, you might be a mother or somebody that will be a mother soon, sitting down in the studio to tell people Davido could have said, why should he paint Nigeria white when Nigeria is black? How can you be a responsible mother and you can't call a spade a spade? Just because you want investors. If your president is not lazy, he won't go outside begging people to invest in Nigeria. Nigeria alone will give Nigeria what it needs to be a country, a viable economy. But because you only have a president that like to fly around. You say, well, once Tinubu go abroad now, if people will not invest, Tinubu they go abroad to go catch cruise. If they go for enjoyment, if they go for relaxation, he's not going to source for any investor? What will he tell them? People don't believe in Tinubu. You guys are they overrate Tinubu. Like the overrating is too much. Investors you don't see the way they welcome him when he enter all those countries. Sometimes it's even their gate man that used to come and welcome the president of Giant of Africa. The other one, it was the deputy governor of a state, I think that should be Saudi Arabia, that went to accommodate the president of the biggest black nation in the world. Ordinary deputy governor. See the type of people that go to welcome your president. Servants, ushers, cook, people that sweep compound. That I beg go receive that president. Your president is not respected. So whether Davido say what he said or not, the truth remains the truth. Now only you won't shy away from the truth. Are you not a mother? How much are you buying food? Those people that you are mentioning, hey, once this thing Davido said now will make investors. Davido say he loves Nigerians, but if investors don't invest in Nigeria, how will those people, those poor people in those poor areas, how will they so now investor on the wait for Nigeria to be better? Another man go carry money from another country, enter your country, invest before Nigeria can be better. Are you guys not lazy? That means you don't know your work. Davido said what you, a mother, couldn't say. Because you there for TV station run by where they use propaganda run. You sit down for TV station where everything that comes out of your mouth is full of lies. What will please your slave master? That is all you people say. He spoke the mind of Nigerians. Like we said, this is what it is like now waiting to happen on ground. Davido is irresponsible. I'm disappointed. Be disappointed in yourself. Oh. You should be disappointed in the president of Nigeria for keeping you people in this present state. Everything they are saying in Nigeria is all lies. Davido said what you, sitting in that studio, what you are supposed to be echoing. But because you only say what your slave master wants to hear, you do what? You stomach your pains. You come out to say, Davido is supposed to speak like this and he is irresponsible. You are disappointed. Madam, be disappointed in yourself. You failed yourself and you even failed Nigerians. Nigeria is in shambles. Nigeria is in carcass. Nigeria is a skeleton. Nigeria and a vulture they chop Nigeria now because nothing there again. These are the facts. Call a spade a spade. If you see truth, call truth truth. If you see black, call it black. Say it is black, it can't be white. There is no way black in this life will be white, no matter how you bleach it. Carry bleach. Carry all the bleaching cream, rub it. Black na black. Tinubu na black. In government na black. And it can't be white. They will only continue lying and lying and lying, and it will all end in lies. Be deceiving yourself as a mother. No go teach your children how to be packaging evil. Nigeria is in shambles.